Welcome back, everybody, to the Raider roster report. This is Raider Sparks getting ready for the Sunday matchup. We get the Chargers Raiders push for the playoffs. I think we have a really good chance. I wanted to go over the keys to victory coming up. Obviously, excited about the upcoming matchup to be on prime time. The Sunday night game is huge for the Raiders, and just hoping for the best showing possible that they can give us. They need to put together their best game of the year. Chargers definitely will be ready as everything's going to be on the table for this game to make the playoffs. So as Raider fans, we're definitely excited about this. I'm sure the team's pumped up as well. And the playoffs start this week. And actually, they've been started for the Raiders. It's been a must win for the last few weeks. This team is tested, and so far they've passed all the tests. They got one more to do against the Chargers. So I'll give you the keys to victory, or the way I see it. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Please like the video if you can, share it, and ultimately make comments. I want to hear what Raider Nation has to say. Always exciting to hear what the fans have to say, and kind of your keys to victory and that type of thing. So definitely looking forward to hearing what everybody has to say. But please like and share the video. And just trying to grow the channel a little bit here and get everybody pumped up about Raider Nation. I know all the other YouTube creators out there are definitely fired up. I'm hearing all of it, and it's good stuff out there. It's real positive energy. I like everything that's being said. Everybody's behind the Raiders, so hopefully we pull off the victory. But my keys to victory are a little different. Obviously, the pass rush is key. The turnovers are key. Win the trenches, that type of thing. All those things are super important. And whatever team does those basic things is most likely going to be the winner. But there's other things that I'm going to be looking for in this game, particularly. And the first thing is going to be Josh Jacobs. He has been running hard nose again, like he had in the first two seasons. He's being more decisive. He's hitting the holes harder, getting to his spot quicker, and not jump cutting and getting into bad positions. So it's obviously made our line look a lot better. I'm not sure if they're just blocking better, or it's probably a combination of him running a little harder, north and south, and also they're coming together a little bit more. But my concern with him is his health. Obviously, in the Colts game, he kept coming off the field. Seemed like after every run, he was hurt. He was definitely a warrior. He's got a heart to do it. We just need him to stay healthy. And what I'm looking for is at least 3 to 4 series where he can tote the ball. Not that he has to run every play, but he can be out there in the runs and pass game and basically just not come off the field for 3 to 4 of our possessions. I think if he's able to do that, and then mix him in throughout the game, in and out with Booker and Richard, who's actually been playing good. I've been pretty critical of Richard, but his blocking's been tremendous lately. But I think Josh Jacobs needs to give us 3 to 4 series where he's on the field the whole entire series, so we can push the ball down the field, have that mix of running game and passing game, and get him involved in the passing game. He's been doing a good job at that. So, but anyways, the health of Josh Jacobs is really crucial to, I think, one of the keys to victory. And again, we need to keep him on the field full time for at least 3 to 4 series and mix him in after that as much as he can. But we just need that production out of him. If we can get that, I think we stand a really good chance to win. Next key to victory is this man, Greg Olsen. We need to have the play calling spot on this game, meaning that we can't, if Waller's back, we can't think that we need to force feed him the ball just because he's back, like it's a week 2 matchup and he's just coming back from injury. We still have to keep our same guys involved, the guys that have got us through the last few weeks without Waller, and then mix him in as a big play threat, and just generally get him involved in the offense, but don't have it as a primary focal point. I hate to just force feed him the ball, and I don't think they will. But we just have to, make sure we don't have that urge to do it, which is easy to do. He's a great player, but we just have to get in the flow and keep everybody involved in the game. Also, not force running plays, meaning that in Raiders pass, we've basically just been hard-headed about it. We're going to run the ball up the middle a few times. It's not working. We're going to keep doing it. I don't think we're going to have that luxury this game. If the Chargers obviously last time got out to a 21-0 start. So if something goes fast with the Chargers and they score quick, we can't be hard-headed. We have to open up the playbook earlier if we need to. Obviously, if we have a drive like it's going well against the Colts, running the ball to the right side constantly and then mix it in the passing game, That was a beautiful drive. And then the very next drive, we came out and started running left, and we got stopped. So it's like it was working one way, and we just overthought it. Go with what's working. We find something early that's working, keep going to it until they stop and then adjust. So the play calling is going to be critical, I think, in this game, the chess match with the defensive coordinator. But I just want to make sure we just don't focus on Waller just because he's back. Spread the ball out, keep going to Zay Jones, and using our guys. Who's I've been critical of Zay Jones, but he's been coming up big. Take a shot here and there with Deshaun, and incorporate Brian Edwards a little bit. Obviously, Renfro's going to get his touches, and then like I said, the first one, if Josh Jacobs can give us what he's been doing, stay on the field would be fine. But we just want to make sure that the play calling is solid. We're not hard-nosed about it. If the running game up the middle, the first couple plays doesn't work, we change it up. And I think that'll be a big key to victory. Next key to victory will be on our defensive side, and Denzel Perry is going to be huge for him physically to be able to stay on the field. He's got to stay healthy the whole game and be out there every snap or as many snaps as he possibly can, primarily for his leadership and his play calls. We cannot allow the Chargers to get an easy one or a couple easy ones. I know in past games where the Raiders have looked at it, sometimes our receivers are against us are completely wide open, and we've given up just basic, easy touchdowns. We have to make them work at it, and that's going to come down to communication. Denzel's the man in the middle calling the plays. He needs to get everybody in the right spot. He needs to be able to communicate effectively so we don't have this wide open guys. In the Colts game, let's face it, T.Y. Hilton was wide open. I mean, that was a complete blown coverage in the second half, and that changes the game. I think we might even be having a different conversation had Wentz made that connection, but that was a complete blown coverage. We can't have that against the Chargers. Whatever they get, they got to earn, and that's going to come down a lot to the communication, and Denzel is the biggest part of that. It's one of the reasons why not only is he a tremendous player, especially in the run game, but he has to stay on the field to keep that communication going so our guys know what they're doing. Can't give up the easy ones. And the final key to victory for me is Coach Bisaccia. At some point in the game, there's going to be critical moments where he's going to have to make the call, whether it be a challenge, whether it be going on fourth down or punt on fourth down. That challenge is going to be there throughout the game, and he needs to be on his game in the game management portion of it because this is going to be, I think it's going to be a close game, a hard-fought game, and it could come down to a major coaching decision. And hopefully at the end of the game, if we get in a spot, which very likely could come down to where we face a chance to either win it on offense or punt it and have our defense win it. I think coach is going to have to make a tough call. Obviously, I usually side on the offense and keep the ball, but that's going to be a gut feeling for him. It could come down to a crucial moment, a crucial decision by coach and what he does. So put the interim coach to the test for sure. But that game management is going to be critical to this game. So those are some of my keys to victory for the Raiders Chargers. I know it might be a little different than the normal, but I do think that Josh Jacobs is going to be huge in this game. The play calling of Greg Olsen, Denzel Perryman, and his communication, his ability to stay on the field, and Coach Bisaccia, game management, and those crucial plays. So, anyways, that's all I got. Definitely fired up for the game on Sunday. The Raiders, I'm planning to watch them in the playoffs. I know all Raider Nation is doing the same. So if you like the video, please like it. Please subscribe to the channel. Share it. Please make comments. Love to hear what everybody's thinking out there. And, we'll catch you on the next Raiders roster report. Thanks for listening. This is Raider Sparks.